All right, President Trump is going all in on U.S. coal production in just 6 months in office. The White House has green-lighted 6 major coal projects and mine expansions and is pushed to unleash American energy. Bo Copley is a former West Virginia coal miner, and he joins me now. Bo, good morning to you. How big of a deal is this?
Good morning, Carly. It's huge for our area. You know, we're still struggling in the mining industry here. I'm no longer in that industry. One of the reasons why is because it's hard to prepare yourself for what's going to happen when someone different comes into office. And when you have a regime change, it usually affects the coal industry before it does anything else. But we've learned to trust that whatever President Trump says he's going to do, regardless of whatever a pundit might say when you look at tariffs or other things, how's this going to work out? We've learned to trust him here, and when he says that it's going to cause an increase in production here, then I'm going to take him at his word until it doesn't.
Good for coal miners, understood there, but will there be a trickle-down effect? Could this green lighting of 6 major projects impact everybody else in the country in terms of the cost of things?
Well, I can't answer for the entire country, but I can for West Virginia.
Understood.
You know, most of the jobs that are here, most of the employment that we have is based off of coal, whether it's the area that the coal mine is in. You have mom and pop grocery stores that are there to help supply the people in those communities that also are affected when a mine shuts down. Those people aren't stopping there every day to get something to drink, get a meal. You know, a lot of these places serve food and make have restaurants in them as well. And so you see that trickle down, not to mention the fact that when coal leaves our industry, or that the coal industry has to leave an area, you also have an effect on our school systems, and you have people who are leaving and we lose enrollment because people are moving to look for other jobs. And so, yes, we see a trickle down into just about every aspect of our lives here in our part of West Virginia.
Well, the projects approved by the White House are expected to generate over 100 million tons of coal. And when we talk about this topic, there are always going to be those who bring up the environmental impacts of this. President Trump, though, calls it clean coal. Who's right?
Well, everything we do, Carly, leaves a carbon footprint. And so coal is cleaner than it's ever been, but anything we do when it comes to displacing the earth, you know, we're leaving an impact. But we're doing it much safer, and we're doing it much cleaner than we've done it in years past. And we did that even with leaving things like the Paris Accords, where we're doing it on our own accord. You know, we're holding our own industry to a higher standard than we used to. But we don't have to have the rest of the world telling us to do that. It's just common sense to do it. So I'll be honest with you. I think there's probably a line somewhere in between where we actually are standing.
That's fair. Under President Biden, no new coal permits were granted. Would you say that these moves by the president are saving the industry, giving it a lifeline, or is it too late? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's never too late, Carly. We have years of reserves still here, and while it's not renewable, I know that God put it here for a reason. And honestly, that's where we put our trust. It's not in President Trump, and it's not in people in Washington, D.C. Our trust is in the Lord above. I know He has a plan for our region. I know He has a plan for those of us who still live here. And we're just hopeful that He uses President Trump in a way that His will would be done, and God's will, not President Trump's, but His glory would shine through it all.
Bo Copley with a great and hopeful message to end things. We appreciate you joining us.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.